Today we're going to be talking about the average 40 time needed for each position at the Division I, Division II, and Division III level. Let's start with the quarterback position. So we're going to be listing out 3 separate 40 times for each position that we're going through, like I said, for the D1 level, D2, D3. Now quarterbacks, you guys, it's not the most important thing if I'm being quite honest with you, because at the end of the day, QBs, it's a skill-based position, right? So if you have the skills to play quarterback, your 40 time doesn't matter. If you're one of the best damn passers of the football, one of the best damn quarterbacks in your area, you're going to get recruited no matter what your 40 time is. You can be flat out slow, but if you can put the ball anywhere on the field, it really doesn't matter. Now, what I would say, what's going to help you out is obviously having a good 40 time, especially if you're competing with another recruit who you were even with. So I would say they probably expect you at the Division I level to run like probably a 4.7 40-yard dash. D2 probably like a 4.8, and D3 probably like a 4.9 flat. That's what I would say the average would be. Now, if you're a dual threat quarterback, obviously at the Division I level, they're probably going to expect like a 4.6 or below. But trust me, guys, a higher 40 time never hurt anybody, but as a QB, it's not the most important thing in the world. Fellas, before we get into the rest of these 40 times, if you are a QB or a wide receiver, we are going to be having 2-day-long training camps in 15 different cities across the country. This is our 3rd year of doing our 15-state tour. Each year, you guys, every single camp has sold out insanely quick. So if you guys would like to train with us and we're coming to a city near you, check out that very first link in the description below. We'd love to have you out to one of our camps. We're going to be coming out to San Francisco, California, Orlando, Florida. Both of those camps, you guys have like 3 to 5 spots left each. So make sure if you want to go to those, make sure you check out that very first link quickly and sign up soon because spots will be gone. We had to turn away a lot of people last year. Next up will be Phoenix, Arizona after that, then Charlotte, North Carolina, Austin, Texas, Las Vegas, Nevada, Seattle, Washington, Chicago, Illinois, Newark, New Jersey. Then we'll be coming out to Birmingham, Alabama, Houston, Texas, Boston, Massachusetts, Columbus, Ohio, Boise, Idaho, and finishing it off in Los Angeles, California. So guys, local to one of those cities, make sure you take advantage of the chance to sign up. Very first link in that description below. Let's get back to this video. Now let's talk about receivers and DBs. So obviously these guys are the fastest players on the field always. So I would say there's really only 2 40 times, Division I and then D2, D3 after the fact. But I would say average has got to be like a 4.6 if you're going to play at the Division I level, because that's the speed that you're going to be matched up against on the other side of the ball. Some people might say that's really fast. And guys, like if you're a receiver and you think like, oh, I can get away with having a 4.8, like telling you guys, like you're going to be matched up against some DBs who are 4.4 legit guys. So you need to make sure you have some type of speed. So I would say 4.6 is probably a good thing to shoot for. And remember guys, at the end of the day, the 40 time isn't the most important thing. It's not the most important aspect, but it's just the way, unfortunately, the colleges measure speed. I wish they would measure miles per hour. I wish it wasn't a 40-yard dash, because you could have a bad start and your time could be bad. But just, I would say a goal you should set for yourself is a 4.6. Now, D2, D3, I'd probably say 4.7. I'd probably say that's about average. It's probably about as slow as you can be. Now, for running backs and safeties, I would probably say the same thing, to be 100% honest with you. I'd say probably like a 4.6 40 at the Division I level, and then the D2, D3 level, probably about a 4.7 40. Obviously, this can vary based on the type of player that you are. If you're a power back, you're a stronger back, you're probably not going to be striding out a 4.6, but I would say that's a good gauge for you to shoot for. For linebackers and tight ends, I personally think tight ends are the best athletes on the football field just based on their size and based on their speed, like combo and like working together. So I would say probably at the Division I level, you're looking at a linebacker, running back like a 4.7. I would say it's probably best, or a linebacker, tight end, 4.7. And then I would say at the D3 level, D2 level, probably like a 4.9 40-yard dash. Not the fastest guys on the field, but again, tight ends have great size, so you don't need to be moving like a wide receiver, but you need to have some type of athleticism. Let's talk about the big guys up front, D-line and O-line. So first thing I want to start off by saying offensive line, really shouldn't worry. I'm not too worried about your 40 time. I don't think that's important at all. I would say probably your like 3-cone drill is more important, like short burst explosiveness is important. Now, on the defensive line side of things, you guys, I tell you what, like you go to the Division I level, there's some absolute freaks that are playing defensive line. Like I'm talking dudes that are like 250 pounds and running like a 4.8 40-yard dash. So I would say at that level, they're probably looking for somebody with that type of speed. Now at the probably D2, D3 lower levels, you could probably get away with running like a 5 flat, maybe a 5.2. But at that D1 level, you guys, that's the type of speed that they're like looking for in guys. They want freak athletes at that D-line position. You see dudes running like 4.5s at the NFL Combine every year, and that's a big jump from a 4.8 too. So I would say that's what you should shoot for at those positions.